Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Can you believe I'm in the third trimester? Oh my god, it's like absolutely flying by. So this is sort of summing up week 27 and week 28. I've been a bit lack with filming because I've been moving and stuff, so yeah, I'll explain all that in a different video. But yes, I'm now 28 weeks and 5 days pregnant. I've actually filmed this video a couple of times because I looked that rough. I had to go put a bit of makeup on, so I do actually look pretty dire today. So that could be symptoms of my lips are completely dried out, so I just had to put loads of lip balm on. One thing I've noticed, but only just kind of made the connection, is that this eyebrow is like thinning. And I don't know if that's a pregnancy thing, but even my friendess keeps saying, what is going on with that eyebrow? Because it was never like that, and she's done my eyebrows for like 18 months. So I don't know if that's like a symptom or if I'm sleeping differently. I don't know, because I've still got my pregnancy pillow. And I slept on a satin pillow before, so quite possibly, because I slept on a satin pillow because of my hair. But I'm just on a pregnancy pillow with a normal pillowcase, so I don't know. Interesting. I've got no idea. So what has been going on? Symptom wise, the heartburn is still just very much there. I'm on the prescription still. Today's been pretty bad with my heartburn, but the last few days I've eaten quite a lot of dairy. I've been on a bit of a cake binge. I just keep eating cake all the time, and it's got a lot of dairy. And dairy used to give me heartburn before I was pregnant anyway. So I don't know if it's a build-up of having like 2 or 3 slices of cake a day. I'm not even gonna lie anymore. I'm kind of actually eating like a typical pregnant woman now. I think it got to the point as well, I was gaining weight. So what's the point? I was eating so well. What was the point? To be fair, actually, I don't think I'm eating as much as most, because I have to eat quite small portions, so I'm eating like all the time, but it's a lot smaller because I just feel so ill if I eat a big meal. Again, with the heartburn, I don't seem to digest it very well. It just sits there and I just feel really, really uncomfortable. So I've had that since the beginning, but I think now he's getting bigger that it's just so uncomfortable to eat anything big. It's like I keep eating oven chips and beans at the moment, where normally I'd have that with like some chicken or something else as well, but I can't manage that many different things. So I'm having to really spread it out. So I'm still loving like strawberries and fruit and stuff. So I like fruit and yogurt with a little bit of meringue on top. But then yesterday the meringue felt really sweet to me. So I'm still that little bit sensitive to flavours, I think. So yeah, it's all a learning curve. It's all changing all the time. I started actually craving food this week. I think it was from tiredness of moving as well, that I just wanted Indian takeaway, which was so good because I completely went off Indian food from the beginning. So I haven't had a curry in so long, and it was only tikka masala, nothing too spicy, but it was so nice to have something so full of flavour when I've just been living off like the blandest food ever. So that's been really good. I had a bleed just over a week ago, the day we moved. Tom and his family like dropped off boxes from the old house, and I just couldn't sit still when I was at the new house, and I just kept bringing them up and downstairs, and just completely wore myself out. I kept going quite lightheaded, so I kept sitting down and just drinking lots of water and stuff, and then I'd start again. I can't sit still. I just felt really like pathetic, but it was really weird carrying stuff. Now I've got a bump that it was in the way. It was very strange. But anyway, by that evening, I mean, we got up about 7 a.m. and we had to go pick up the keys at like 9. And we didn't stop till about 11 o'clock at night. And then I finally went for a wee, and there was red blood. And I've had like dark blood before, but not red. It's been more like spotting, so it was quite scary. And I just felt like such a knob, such an idiot, that I didn't just relax. And I rang the hospital, but they weren't really concerned. They said it probably is just from moving, and just to put like padding and just to check if there's any more or anything, and it was fine. The next day we went to the baby show, which we ummed and ahed about because of the bleed, because there was so much walking there at the NEC. It was so good though. We were only going to go for an hour. We got there at 9:30 and we left at 2:30. So it was a lot of walking, and we only slept sleeping on the brain. We only sat down for about 20 minutes. So we did do a lot, but I'm going to do a separate video on the baby show because it was so good, and I highly recommend going. It wasn't full of fatty stuff like you thought you'd think it would be. It was quite well rounded, and it was good to actually see things and see like small independent businesses and things like that. So it was really good. We spent a lot, but we got a lot for that money, and we saved a lot of money as well. So I really do recommend it. If you have got the one, there's one in London. I think they do Manchester as well, I might be wrong, and Birmingham. So really do recommend them. Tummy has still had the tightening. So if I've done a lot of sort of ab-based stuff from work, which I'm not training my abs, but they work in directly when I'm teaching, that I feel like I've got a belt around me, especially up here. I'm really struggling, but my abs are actually still together. There's not really a gap there, so they've not stretched, but this is bump. Yeah, I don't think it actually looks too big in this video. Let me try and get a little bit further back, but you can see he's coming along very well from the front. You can see sort of the roundness down here. So yeah, it's doing well. He's a very active baby. Even the midwife said he was very active. They measured him, which they don't normally measure early, at a 26-week appointment, and they think he's going to be in the 90th percentile. Tom was in the 97th percentile and had his head down early, and ours has his head down early as well. But Tom was actually late, so it doesn't really mean anything that he's going to be early or anything. We haven't had that sort of indication if they think we're going to be late or early or whatnot. We do have a private 4D scan tomorrow. It's our 2-year anniversary. Feels like we've been together a lot longer than that. So we're going to go for a scan in the morning. We're going to buy the DVD, so I'm going to upload it as well and speed it up so you can see sort of the 4D, 3D scan, which I'm really excited about. I just hope he shows us more than his male parts this time. But I'm looking forward to seeing him. I want to see if he's got any hair, and if this old wife's tale is true, that they have a lot of hair if you've got heartburn, because I've had so much that I've actually started worrying that he's going to be like covered in hair in a you know, very rare way. It's that bad. It is that bad. It's like lava all the time. My phone, because I'm filming on my phone, is actually propped up with Gaviscon. There's a bottle in every room. So yeah. A good thing is he's going to have like lots of magnesium and calcium carbonate, so he should have nice strong bones if anything else. But no, I haven't really noticed anything. My nails have gone quite weak, even though I get gel manicures. My nails are breaking underneath the gel. But I've been a bit lax with my pregnancy vitamins, so I'm not sure if that's because I'm not getting those added things I'm not getting from my food, because my diet compared to pre-pregnancy is horrendous. I had such a good diet, as most of you know. You can tell the weight gain just in my face. If you go back to my videos, I've put on so much weight. So I don't know if I'm just not getting the nutrition I was getting before. But yeah. Hair stayed about the same. I don't think it's grown any faster or got thicker. I think it's pretty much stayed the same. If anything, it's slowed down in growth. But that's one thing I've not really kept note of. But I think it's, you know, people say they get really fast growth and stuff, but I haven't really noticed a difference. Just the weird eyebrow thing that was all about. My eyebrows just don't play ball anymore. But yeah, that's about it. So my energy's gone up quite a bit, which is good. I'm not needing as many naps. I had one yesterday though, but I think that's just moving house is just exhausting, and work is really stressful at the moment. And I've been a little bit upset about the whole donor egg DNA thing. Yeah, I'm going to do a separate video on that because it's quite, yeah, I don't know. Something's kind of irritated me a little bit this week. Not irritated me, but I don't know if it's just hormones, but I just started getting a little bit worried that however we tell him and however good or bad a job I do as a parent, he's just going to end up hating me and only bonding with Tom. I just keep worrying about it. So I've been a little bit upset the last few nights, but we'll talk about that in another video. So thank you for watching, and this is my 27-28 week update, 3rd trimester. And I'll do a video of the ultrasound as well, and I'll update you guys probably about week 30 what's going on, because I've got the midwife tomorrow as well, and I think we've got another appointment soon, and then I've got my gestational diabetes test, which I'm dreading because I hate, 1, not eating and it's fasted for 12 hours, and 2, I freaking hate blood tests. I've got a massive phobia, and I've got to have 2 in one day. Great. See you next one, guys. Bye.